Welcome back, everyone, to another deep dive.
Mhm.
And today we're looking at something really interesting.
Okay.
We're looking at this Fiverr Pro profile. I think this is going to be a good one.
All right.
So this is someone named Lewis, and he's a bilingual actor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he offers these bilingual acting services.
Yeah.
You might be thinking like, okay, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
So he's an actor. He's bilingual.
Right.
But the really fascinating thing is that he specializes in UGC.
Interesting.
Yeah. User-generated content video ads for TikTok.
Okay.
So, like, that's huge right now.
UGC. Yeah, it's really blowing up.
Right. And so we were kind of looking through his profile, and, like, what's the first things that jumped out at us
Yeah.
was how much he really emphasizes authenticity.
Interesting.
Like, he really leans into that, and he even says something like his, middle-aged man appearance, helps him
wow.
connect with this key demographic on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, authenticity is so important these days, especially in marketing. People can really smell a fake,
Mm-hmm.
especially on a platform like TikTok, I think.
Yeah. Why do you think that is?
I mean, you're scrolling through, you're seeing all these like super polished ads and it just gets old.
Yeah.
But when you see someone who feels real,
Like a real person.
yeah, like an actual person talking about a product that they actually like,
Right.
it just hits different.
It catches your eye
Yeah, it's like a friend recommending something.
versus some corporate.
Exactly.
Really do.
Exactly. It's all about trust,
Right.
People buy from people they trust.
And so you're saying that this whole like middle-aged man thing
Yeah.
could actually be a strategy,
I think it could be.
really.
Yeah, because think about it. TikTok is known for being young and trendy, right?
Right.
So when you see someone who's a little bit older,
Yeah.
a little bit less polished, it can actually be really effective.
So it's like counterintuitive.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they're not trying too hard,
Yeah.
and that can be really refreshing.
And that can cut through the noise.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like they're letting their guard down because they don't feel like they're being sold to.
And so that's maybe where this whole like middle-aged man thing comes
Right.
into play.
The halo effect. You
Yeah.
tend to trust people who seem more like you.
Right.
More average.
More relatable.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I guess it kind of makes sense. Now, another interesting thing about Luis is that he actually has a background in professional acting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he's been in some pretty big shows,
Like what?
like The Invisible Man,
Wow.
NCIS, New Orleans, Jack Ryan,
Wow.
even Walker.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
I mean, that could definitely give him an edge.
yeah.
Think about it. Conveying emotion, authentically delivering lines naturally,
Mm-hmm.
knowing how to work the camera. Like, these are skills that take time to develop.
That not everyone has.
Exactly. And he's had years of experience honing those skills.
So he's bringing like this Hollywood Polish,
Yeah, right.
but in a way that feels Sunny.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I guess like if we had to summarize what we've learned today, what would
Yeah.
you say are the key takeaways?
I think the biggest takeaway is that authenticity really matters,
Yeah.
especially in marketing today,
Like more than ever.
more than ever.
Right.
But it's not just about being yourself, Like,
Yeah.
you have to be strategic about it. Like,
Right.
Lewis, he combines his authenticity with his professional skills to create something that's really compelling.
So it's like being real, but like
Strategically
real.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's about finding that sweet spot where your unique personality and your skills
Yeah.
intersect with what your audience wants.
I love that. So as we wrap up this deep dive, I have a question for you, listener.
Okay.
How can you leverage authenticity and relatability
Mm.
in your own work or personal brand?
Mhm.
It doesn't have to be TikTok, it could be anything. How can you be more genuine, more relatable, more you
Yeah.
in everything you do? That's something to think about. All right. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive. We'll see you next time.